Hey, you guys, good evening. This is Shannon with For Humanities, and today we are talking about my bright idea Monday because it's still Monday. It's just dark after dark, but it's not quite dark here. So I'm here on the West Coast. So this is, of course, we are always behind on a lot of things. So I am behind most of you guys who are on the East Coast and the middle of the hemisphere. So we're only at 8:23 today at this time p.m. But I wanted to come to you to talk about my bright idea. So today on Mondays, we always talk about bright ideas because ideas come all the time. But when we look at Mondays, Mondays are so great. And I don't know if you guys like Mondays as much as I like Mondays. I remember back in 2015, I was as I was going through treatment, I was listening to a lot of you guys that I have listened to talking about business and learning and watching and seeing how things are being done. But I also was watching Yvonne Eka. I don't know if you guys know Yvonne Eka. He's really, really cool. Was radio, TV. Now he just not too long ago, probably about 2 years back or so, had a little girl, and she's growing, which is great. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? And he always would talk about Mondays and how Mondays were just a great opportunity. And I think Gary Vee talks about Mondays as well. Mondays being a great start to a new beginning. And that's just kind of my twist on it is how Mondays are always a great start to a new beginning because it begins the week, but it also, the business week, but it also gives you 5 whole days, five, to be able to get out there and make something happen for yourself. Or if you're working with someone, you got 5 days to make something happen for them, if that is what your work is. And either way, it's great because, I work with families, I work in nonprofit, and I've been in nonprofit for over 30 years. And working in nonprofit, you have a lot of demands and you have a lot of families that need your support. They come to your programs and they have needs. Now, if this is not something that you are accustomed to dealing with and working with, then nonprofit in this service space is not for you. If you're used to kind of working with, for profits and, I guess you would call it whatever that is, but you're working in the business sector and things like that, then this isn't for you. But if you're used to working with people where there is a need and you fit that need or you fill in to provide that service for a need, then this is what you need to be and this is what you need to do. Now, when it comes down to particular schooling and education, you got psychology, you got sociology, you have human development, you have those things that are always dealing with people. And when you're going into social work, then you are really in tune with the community. You are really wanting to know from a macro and a micro level. Hey, hi, Kat. You want to look at things from those different purviews. You want to say, hey, I'm really interested in understanding how, again, when you talk about nurture versus nature, and how you're looking at how the community will impact. So, moving into that, when you are thinking about the service base and what you're doing, that's very important. And if your particular job is doing that, then you got 5 whole days to make something happen for somebody out there in the world. So again, Mondays are a good day. Again, Fridays are cool too. So don't get it twisted. Fridays are great. Fridays give me time to rejuvenate, to do things for my business and things that I want to do. That will also then, bring it to the point of I'm ready for Monday again because I get 5 whole days to work on something and get things done. So moving on into my bright idea. So my bright idea Monday is again looking at your ideas from the perspective of how you can get it done in having 5 whole days to plan it. Because guess what? Next week you got another 5 whole days to plan it again. And you continue with that to time manage yourself where you're doing those same things, repetition or consistency, if you will. Consistency is key. Just the same as when it's time to potty train a little one, being very consistent is so key to them becoming potty trained. Now, you know what happens when they potty train. You don't have to buy no more diapers. Okay, no more diapers. You are now, free of the diaper bill. But keep in mind, you still got to worry about making sure that they have a place to potty. Now, this might get a little too in particular for some of you, but carrying a potty chair is a good deal. Now, for those of you guys, if you're thinking about something you can get into, there's always going to be babies and they always going to need to learn how to go potty, right? Yes, they are. They're going to need to know how to go potty. So why not come up with a little porta potty? Now you got porta potties, but baby potties. Okay, I'm just throwing some ideas out just right now that just popped into my head. I'm like, that's a good idea. Because see, I used to do it, but I did it where I just had the whole potty and I just had it inside like a little bag thingy and I would bring it with me. So that when my grandson was learning how to go potty, I would have the potty chair. So we were usually at my son's game and we were always out on the weekend. So I would bring his potty chair. Now I didn't want him to get into the habit of feeling that he can just go up to a tree and do his business. So I would bring his potty chair, and from time to time, I was like, potty training is all the time. So I would bring his potty chair and then I would have it right there for him to go potty. Now I'm just thinking about it. Well, why not just a bright idea just popped in my head? Why not have like a potty that you said you would. Why not have like a potty that's like a porta potty, but more so like a insta potty, Instapot. Okay, no, don't do an Instapot and Instapotty. So you got Instapotties, you got whatever. So you can have the potty, make it so that it's compact and it'll do whatever it's doing, pop it up, and then you pull it all out of the little bag. Even if you just got some potties and you put them inside like a not a Ziploc, but like a Ziploc bag, and you like close it up, and then you open it and it's like bam potty, and then you close it, and then it zip up, and you got potty. You got like the baby potty. Who wants to bring it though? I did. I brought like a whole potty. I brought it. If you really are you trying to get your baby to go potty and you're not putting them on diapers and you want to go to somewhere or go to a park, well, why not? Just bring a potty. Bring the little potty, put it inside like a little thing. Kind of like, when you open up okay, I'm giving y'all some ideas right now, so just run with it. This would actually be kind of cool. You can make it out of styrofoam. And then the styrofoam has like a little, a receptor. Conceptualize this, okay? It has like a little, domey thing in there. I don't know if you guys seen of many potties. I've seen plenty potties, and usually like the old wooden ones that were really cool and sturdy. It slid right up under the seat, and then you pull it out. Just like right now, when you got the chairs that some of the elderly will use, there is a little thingy that you slide that thing under there, and then you pull it out. Okay, just work with me here. Work with me on this potty. So what you could do is you can get some styrofoam and like, okay, forget the sliding in and out. You just get the styrofoam and you dig out the area so the potty pan can sit right inside of it. Well, if you got these two styrofoam thingies, then you just kind of make a little thingy that like zips it up. And then when you open it, then it's the potty. And then when you close it back up, it closes. And then you zip it up like a suitcase. Okay, well, work with that. Get you a somebody who can sort of like put it together and figure it out for you. But what my point is that creating and making a potty that you can take with you, kind of like them ones you take camping, same thing, but for the babies. And You said no. Okay, fine. I still think it's a good idea. It is. It's a great idea. It's a bright idea because, again, there's going to be babies. There's going to be plenty babies. And if there's going to be plenty babies, there's going to be plenty diapers. Plenty diapers and plenty potties. Say that fast. Plenty potty, plenty potty. Now the thing is that if you got babies where there's two babies in diapers, okay, this is what's going on here. I got two grandbabies. They both are in diapers. They're brother and sister. And they both are in diapers. Now baby Naomi, she's trying to transition into, big girl land and go potty. Okay, what? Okay, do I need to come out there? Don't have me come out there. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. So the thing is that you can. So you done threw me off track right now. So anyway, we got baby Naomi, who's in diapers, and then you got baby Lolo, who's in diapers too. You said nope, and that's a lot of money because you got two different baby potties. Now, the crazy part is baby Naomi is a little bitty something. So she's almost just as little. Oh, okay. Don't have me come over there. But anyway, she's just as little as baby Lolo. Now they're kind of close in age, but that's the whole point. They're pandemic babies. So again, you got these babies and they both in diapers, and it's like, that could get real costly. So it's like, let's teach baby Naomi how to go to the potty. And I'm like, go ahead and do it. So she's at that two age where she's kind of like hating the potty, but she liking the potty, but she don't want to touch the potty. She's kind of like, potty, but she's done went to it and we did the whole potty dance. Potty, potty, potty. Like it's a potty. Anyway, that's my song. But, she's still, trying to hold on to them diapers or whatever she's wearing. But it's like, what can you do? Well, hey, we already talked about the bright idea. Teach them babies how to go potty because that's a part of it and that's just what they do. I can teach them babies how to go potty because I got time. Yes, I got time. I got time to be teaching them how to go potty because it's like them diapers, that gets old. And I remember at one point I was doing like cloth diapers with my daughter. And that you wanted to like figure it out, but that got crazy. Now then, to some point, I had to do some cloth diapers because at some point it got a little costly, and then I didn't have no diapers. So then my mama was like, "Okay, you better get these cloth diapers, and put that baby on them cloth diapers." So then you had to really be involved, and then you got to really go mess with the potty and go clean them diapers up. Okay, anyway, that's a whole nother subject matter. But I, been there, done that. So go ahead and get you the, portable potties for them babies and keep teaching them how to go to the potties so that you don't have to keep on buying them diapers. So anyway, that was just the thought that came up. So back to my bright idea Monday and how to to ensure that you are able to get your business going without having to have a whole lot of procrastination and doubt. How many of you have some self-doubt? Everyone does. You doubt a lot of things, especially things that are challenging and that are a challenge. You kind of be like, dang, am I going to be able to do that? Am I going to be able to keep up? Am I going to make sure that I, get all this done? Those are things that do come up for everyone because, again, you don't have necessarily a cheerleader. You don't have someone that's right there, and moving you through. My mama had me when she was 6 months. Jesus Christ, in the name of Jesus. Ah, that's too funny. Okay, if that's what you said. But anyway, the thing is that we have to keep in mind that sometimes things can get a little crazy. She's, oh, okay. I remember. Yeah, Hot Cat was a preemie, and she was, her mom had her when she was only 6 months at birth. That's what she means. Because I was like, okay, what? So when she was 6 months, she was premature. She came at 6 months. So she was really, really tiny. So she was so tiny that she could fit inside of a shoebox. And more than likely, it was probably like a size 9, So she was only so yay big. Okay. And look at her now. But that's the thing. Yeah, that is definitely a challenge. And then the fact that you can fit inside of a shoebox. That is so little, you know, very, very little, very little. But you are blessed now because look at you. Now you here, you're a big girl now. You're a big girl now. No, my daddy's little girl. You remember that song? You probably don't. It's old. It's older than you. So anyway, when you're thinking about bright ideas, you need to be able to have someone that can kind of get you moving. You need someone that can make sure that you are um, really focusing in on yourself because you can get, discouraged. And discouraged is just part of the thing of fear and doubt and all of that. But you can get discouraged. So you need someone who can kind of be right there with you that will make sure that you get it done and that can keep you promoted and pumped and keep you, keep your your levels of interest up because sometimes when you're working on something and it's just you, it can discourage you and you can get kind of like, well, forget it, why should I do this? But as there's always that message, somebody is waiting for you and you don't want to keep them waiting. So you want to be able to get that done and make it happen. Do not get discouraged when you say, well, you know what? Someone else is doing that. Use the concept that I use and I say to people all the time. There's more than one hamburger stand, and there's more than one taco. There's more than one hot dog place. Do you think that Wiener Schnitzel and Casper's hot dog and then Bob's hot dogs and all these other mom and pops, hated the fact that one opened? Yeah, they probably did. But the point of the matter is that they continue and they move forward. Don't you think that In and Out and McDonald's and Burger King and Jack in the Box, oh, and Carl's Jr., them too. Is Carl's Jr. a place? Yeah. All of them, when you go and you look at when it's time for people to eat, people pick different places that they want to be. You got Starbucks, you got Pete's Coffees, you got Seattle's Best, you got all this different things. And maybe that stuff is all the same. But the thing is that coffee is out there. And there's coffee that is out there that there's this one brand I was watching Undercover Boss that was around the time, probably as long as Starbucks, but they are not as big as a big chain of Starbucks, but they're out there too. And I don't know what the name of the coffee, because I don't drink coffee like that. But the thing is that they're out there doing business too. They're making plenty money. People like different things. And do you realize that some people will just particularly go to a different store because of the fact that some are big chain stores and they don't want to support a big chain store. They want to support a mom and pop's type store. So if you're able to bring your idea to the market, or if you're able to bring your idea to fruition and you're ready to get started, you see below here, there's this link that I got scrolling down below. This is where I can work with you and help you launch that idea. We got 1-day sessions and we got 8-week sessions. So whichever one makes sense to you, go ahead and take me up on it and make it happen for yourself. Don't sit and continue to be, discouraged. Don't continue to be where you're thinking about your idea, but you haven't actually did it. go ahead and get it done. Make it happen for yourself. Go ahead and invest the time. Go ahead and invest the money. Invest because, again, you don't want to just be sitting there with it and then, it just kind of falls by the wayside. Think about all the stuff that you can be doing, all the people you can be supporting, as well as the money that you can be making when you've gotten your idea out there. So that's all I got for you guys today. I am going to go because I got some ideas I need to be finishing up, and because it's getting late and I get tired. I've been up since early this morning. So, and going because I have a 9 to 5 that I do, and I'm working with a lot of people and doing a lot of talking, a lot of thinking, a lot of stuff, and that does kind of work on me for a minute. So thank all of you guys for being here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday Tea. So you guys be well until the next video.